This story is one in the series from the African Wildlife Foundation, brought to you by Soundprints in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Ema the Rhinoceros by Chelsea Gillian Gray. Illustrated by Christopher J. Leeper. Narrated by Al Gates. A rosy dawn light spills down on the grassy plains of Nairobi National Park in Kenya. In a shady patch of dense brush, two young rhinoceroses graze on acacia trees. The larger of the two rhinos, Ema, is only 6 years old. Ema's younger brother, Salim, browses by her side. Salim was born blind, and Ema takes care of him. They are always together. As Ema and Salim finish grazing, the hot sun rises high into the sky. Ema and Salim do not like the heat. They spend most of the daytime resting in the shade. Ema leads Salim to their sleeping spot, and they lie down side by side. At dusk, Salim is still asleep, but Ema is awake and hungry. She tramps through the bush to look for food. As Ema munches on tender leaves, a bird sits on her back. Suddenly, the bird lets out a loud cry and flaps away. He has sensed that danger is near. Ema must be on her guard. Like all rhinoceroses, Ema has very poor eyesight, but her small ears are sharp, and she can hear even quiet sounds. Her large, wrinkly nose is keen, and she can smell even faint scents. Ema sniffs the air, trying to discover what frightened the bird. A lion. Suddenly, Ema hears a squeaking, crying sound. She knows that Salim is frightened and in trouble. Salim knows that the lion is near. He can hear the lion, and he can smell the lion, but he cannot see the lion. Salim cries for Ema. The lion crouches low and moves slowly towards Salim. Quickly, Ema lowers her horns at the lion. She snorts and breaks into a gallop. The lion dashes out of Ema's path and hisses. Ema is big and strong, and she is also fast. She turns quickly and charges again. This time, Ema butts the lion hard with the large horn at the end of her nose. Thump! The lion falls to his side, then leaps up and hurries away. Ema comforts Salim, rubbing her snout against his in a rhinoceros kiss. He is not scared anymore, but he is hungry. Ema leads Salim to a browsing area to eat. Day is breaking, and the birds in the park begin their chatter. Ema turns her head toward the noise and steps on a steel wire snare that has been set by a poacher. The wire hurts her foot. Ema doesn't know it, but she is being watched. In the distance, a doctor is watching Ema and Salim from the top of a large anthill. His job is to make sure the animals in the park are safe and healthy. He sees the snare around Ema's foot and knows that she needs help. The doctor and another ranger make their way down to Ema and Salim. The doctor carries sleeping darts with him. These darts will not hurt Ema. They will put her to sleep long enough for the doctor to remove the snare. One of the doctor's darts lands on Ema's side, and within a few minutes, she is asleep. Salim is frightened by the doctor and the ranger and runs to hide. The doctor works for almost 2 hours to remove the sharp wire snare from Ema's foot. He gives her medicine to keep her wound clean and to help it heal. After the men are gone, Salim follows his sister's scent back to her side. The hot yellow sun is now high in the sky. Ema and Salim are tired. They have been very busy fighting lions and seeing the doctor. They settle down for a long nap and sleep well together. About black rhinoceros. Black rhinos live in bushy plains, rugged hills, and scrublands in isolated areas of southern Africa. Black rhinos are not always black in color. They are actually dark gray, but sometimes they take on the color of the local soil, which is how they got their name. Black rhinos eat bushes, leaves, and seedlings. They have what is called a prehensile lip. It is used much like a finger to pick up the leaves and twigs they prefer. Black rhinos are 10 to 12 feet long, up to 5 feet high, and weigh 1 to 2 tons. They have large ears that can rotate to pick up sounds from many directions. They also have a large nose and an excellent sense of smell.